stop right there. Before you scroll away, answer this honestly. How many times have you been on the verge of success, only to destroy it with your own hands? How many opportunities have you sabotaged just when things were going perfectly? If you're nodding your head right now, you're not alone. And more importantly, you're not broken. What you're experiencing has a name, a cause, and most crucially, a solution. I'm about to reveal the hidden psychology behind why your brain literally programs you to fail, and the exact strategies successful people use to override this mental sabotage. But first, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, because what I'm about to share could change your life forever. Welcome to HyperFoco, where we dive deep into the psychology of peak performance. Picture this. Sarah, a brilliant marketing executive, finally gets promoted to her dream position. Within 3 months, she's calling in sick, missing deadlines, and picking fights with her team. Sound familiar? Or maybe you're like Michael, who spent 2 years building his online business. The moment he hit his first 10K month, he stopped marketing, ignored client calls, and watched his income crash back to zero. Here's the uncomfortable truth most people never realize. Your brain is literally wired to keep you trapped in mediocrity. It's not a character flaw, it's neuroscience. But here's where it gets interesting and why you need to share this video with everyone you know who's struggling with consistency. Actually, pause right here and hit that share button. Send this to someone who needs to hear this. I'll wait. The average person experiences self-sabotage 7 times before they even realize it's happening. That's 7 destroyed opportunities, 7 moments where success was literally within reach. But what if I told you that the most successful people in the world, the ones you admire, the ones who seem to have it all figured out, they experience the exact same sabotage impulses as you? The difference is, they know the secret I'm about to reveal. And once you understand this, you'll never look at your setbacks the same way again. Let's get scientific for a moment. Your brain has 3 main systems fighting for control every single day. First, there's your reptilian brain, the ancient survival system that's been keeping humans alive for millions of years. This is your fear center, your comfort zone guardian. It sees change as death. Then there's your limbic system, your emotional brain. This is where your memories, traumas, and learned behaviors live. It's constantly scanning for threats to your identity. Finally, there's your prefrontal cortex, your logical brain. This is where your dreams, goals, and rational decisions come from. Here's the problem. When push comes to shove, your reptilian brain wins almost every time. It's faster, stronger, and it doesn't care about your dreams. Drop a comment right now if you've ever felt like you're fighting against yourself. I want to see how many of you are dealing with this internal war. But here's what researchers at Harvard discovered that changes everything. Self-sabotage isn't random. It follows predictable patterns. There are exactly 5 triggers that activate your sabotage programming, and once you know them, you can intercept them before they destroy your progress. The first trigger is what I call the success ceiling, and if you don't understand this concept, you'll hit the same invisible barrier over and over again for the rest of your life. But before I reveal all 5 triggers, make sure you're subscribed to HyperFoco, because we're going deep into psychology that most people never learn, and you don't want to miss what's coming next. Trigger number 1, the success ceiling. This is your brain's built-in thermostat for how much success you're allowed to have. It's based on your childhood programming, your family's financial blueprint, and your deepest beliefs about what you deserve. When you start exceeding this ceiling, your brain panics. It creates problems, distractions, and self-destructive behaviors to pull you back down to your normal level. If you're watching this on YouTube, comment ceiling if you've ever felt like you have a maximum level of success you can handle. If you're on TikTok, share this with someone who needs to break through their ceiling. Trigger number 2, identity threat. Your brain has a story about who you are, and it will fight to protect that story, even if it's limiting you. If you see yourself as the person who always struggles with money, your brain will sabotage any financial success to maintain that identity. If you believe, I'm not the type of person who has great relationships, you'll unconsciously destroy good relationships to stay consistent with that belief. Trigger number 3 is the most dangerous one, and it's probably sabotaging you right now as you watch this video. It's called the comfort zone paradox. Your brain interprets growth as danger. Every time you try to level up, your nervous system activates the same stress response it would if you were being chased by a lion. This is why starting a business feels terrifying, why having difficult conversations makes you panic, why working out consistently feels impossible. Hit that like button if you've ever felt physical anxiety when trying to do something good for yourself. This is your survival brain protecting you from danger. Trigger number 4, the perfectionist trap. This is where your brain convinces you that if you can't do something perfectly, you shouldn't do it at all. And trigger number 5, this one's sneaky, the imposter syndrome loop. Your brain creates evidence that you don't belong at the level you're trying to reach. Now, knowing these triggers is powerful, but knowing them isn't enough. You need the antidote, and that's exactly what I'm about to give you. Here's what the most successful people know that others don't. You can't eliminate self-sabotage, but you can outsmart it. The key is something called cognitive behavioral rewiring, and I'm about to teach you the exact 3-step process that elite performers use to override their sabotage programming. Step 1, the awareness interrupt. You need to catch self-sabotage in the act. Most people don't realize they're sabotaging themselves until the damage is done. Here's what to watch for: sudden loss of motivation when things are going well, creating chaos when life is stable, picking fights with people who support you, or abandoning projects right before completion. If you're recognizing these patterns in yourself, comment "interrupt" below. Awareness is the first step to freedom. Step 2, the reframe protocol. When you catch yourself sabotaging, you need to reframe what's happening. Instead of "I'm self-destructive," try "My brain is trying to protect me from perceived danger." Instead of "I always mess things up," try "I'm growing beyond my current comfort zone and my nervous system is responding normally." This isn't positive thinking. This is accurate thinking. You're not broken, you're just human. Step 3 is the most important one, and it's where most people fail. The action override. You have to act despite the sabotage impulse. Not after it goes away. It might never go away. Despite it. Successful people don't feel less fear, anxiety, or self-doubt. They act in spite of those feelings. Here's your homework. Pick one area where you've been sabotaging yourself. Just one. And for the next 7 days, commit to one small action in that area every single day, regardless of how you feel. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this message. And if you're serious about changing your life, subscribe to HyperFoco and hit that notification bell, because we're just getting started. Now I'm going to share the 3 protocols that separate the people who break through from the people who stay stuck forever. Protocol number 1, the identity upgrade. You need to start acting like the person you want to become before you feel like that person. If you want to be successful, start making decisions like a successful person would make. If you want to be confident, start behaving confidently even when you don't feel it. Your brain learns from your actions, not your thoughts. Every time you act inconsistently with your old identity, you're literally rewiring your neural pathways. Comment below. Who is the person you want to become? What's one action that person would take today? Protocol number 2, the failure reframe. Most people see failure as evidence that they should quit. Successful people see failure as feedback that they're pushing their boundaries. Every time you sabotage yourself, you're getting valuable information about your current limits. Instead of shame, feel curiosity. Instead of quitting, adjust your strategy. Protocol number 3 is the most powerful one, and it's something most people never learn. The environment design. Your environment is more powerful than your willpower. If you're trying to change your life through willpower alone, you're fighting an uphill battle. Successful people design their environment to make good choices automatic and bad choices difficult. Want to work out more? Put your workout clothes next to your bed. Want to eat better? Remove junk food from your house. Want to be more productive? Remove distractions from your workspace. Right now, think of one change you want to make in your life. How can you redesign your environment to make that change easier? If this is making sense to you, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Share this video with someone who's struggling with consistency. The people who transform their lives are the ones who take action on what they learn. Let me paint you a picture of what's possible when you master the psychology of self-sabotage. Imagine waking up and actually following through on your commitments to yourself. Imagine building momentum that compounds over time instead of constantly starting over. Imagine having the confidence that comes from knowing you can trust yourself to do what you say you'll do. This isn't wishful thinking. This is the natural result of understanding how your brain works and learning to work with it instead of against it. The person watching this video right now has everything they need to break free from self-sabotage. You have the knowledge, you have the tools, and you have the power to choose differently. But knowledge without action is just entertainment. So here's what I want you to do right now. First, subscribe to HyperFoco if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss the advanced strategies I'm sharing in upcoming videos. Second, comment below with your biggest takeaway from this video. What's the one thing you're going to implement starting today? Third, share this video with someone who needs to hear this message. Self-sabotage thrives in isolation, but it dies in community. Remember, you are not your past patterns. You are not your limiting beliefs. You are not your fear. You are someone who is capable of extraordinary things. You just need to stop getting in your own way. And if you want to go even deeper into the psychology of peak performance, check out the video I'm putting in the description below. It's about the hidden beliefs that keep 99% of people trapped in mediocrity. The journey to becoming unstoppable starts with a single decision. Make that decision right now. Subscribe, comment, share, and I'll see you in the next video. This is HyperFoco, and remember, your focus determines your reality.